Hello there, welcome back to some more Tears of the Kingdom. It's me, Joey. In the last episode, what we did was we went to this zone and started in Kakariko Village, and we're going to speak to this gentleman right here straight away. Hello.
Ah.
Hey there, kid. Just come and see the Ring Ruins too. We might bump into each other when you're running around the village seeing the sights. If you want to learn about the Ring Ruins, be sure to ask the Zonai survey team or people here or the village chief. We'll find her and a few team members under one of the Ring Ruins, the one floating on the north side of the village. Ring Ruins?
Ooh.
Yeah, they're only the most amazing sight to see in Hyrule. Of all the ruins that fell everywhere, these ring-shaped wonders are only in the village. 5 of them. They found a stone slab as Zonai writing in 4 of the ruins. Those ancient messages are the main reason I came to this village. The problem is I have an extreme fear of heights. My legs start shaking if I'm even on the second floor of a house. And every ring ruin fell somewhere high up. One of the ruins is floating above part of the village, so at least I can see it from below. The other 4, though, I forget about it. I can't even get close. I wish I could find out what's on the stone slabs in each of those ruins. A trip through history. Hello there, sir.
Ah.
I would like to... Wait, hang on.
Oh.
I would like to buy all of them, please. Thank you.
Ma.
My eager, aren't we? I'm sure to keep those stocked for you.
Ah.
All of them, please.
Ah.
Brilliant.
Oh.
If everyone makes such a fuss about those ring ruins, I'm glad to see a young lad like you visit my humble arrow shop. He must be a fine archer. Below in village, I'm archers like you, then maybe things wouldn't have happened like they did. Takes alive. The pirates, chased off by you. Sure enough, I knew at first glance you're a top-notch archer. To you, Llewellyn may just be a small fishing village. To me, it is my dear hometown. I can't thank you enough. The world seems just a little bit bright. I can finally breathe easy. I want to sail.
Ah.
Let me sell my sheet to you. Thank you. I'll sell 4 of these. I want to earn some money back, you know. 4 of these.
Ma.
2 of these.
Ah.
Start fusing them again. The golden apple actually sell for a lot? No. It's worth more than a regular one. Yeah, these are like clearly not worth the cost of selling them because you lose so much by doing it.
Oh.
I'm sure I'm glad when you stopped by, kid. Folks just don't appreciate Godiva anymore. You come and stop by even it's just to sell. Got it? Okay. I love a good arrow. Welcome. Hello, welcome. I'm sorry, the old fellows who stocked this place are busy driving on monsters. They've gone off to the Ring Ruin. It's among the hills that lead west of the village. So as you can see, we must run out of goods. There's 2. They just don't get along. Let's go and stand in the way of them taking care of that problem up there. I can't go and check upon them. The longer they're away, the more worried I get. Codger's Quarrel. Dear me, apologies for going on about my old worries. So what can I help you with? Recommendations? I usually recommend the Swift Carrots the Mipster grows, but here's the problem. He's gone off with the other old fella to drive off the monsters living in one of the old Ring Ruins. It's a ruin that's among the hills that lead west of the village. So he's not here to tend to his garden, and that's why we're pretty much out of stock. So what can I help you with? Bye-bye. Stop by any time. I don't want to buy just an egg, unfortunately. We'll have a look at some... Good grief, it's Lady Pyre's duty to take care of the village, but whenever I take my eyes off her, she's ever deep in some trivial new problem.
Oh.
Is that really you? Link? Right, it's been some time. You give me quite a shock. I didn't expect you to appear here in our village, and right now, too, while our chief is... Chief? I suppose you haven't heard. The former chief, Lady Impa, retired. Now Lady Pyre is the chief of Kakariko Village. I've been working as her assistant, but Lady Pyre is ignoring her responsibilities. She won't listen to anything I say. All these Ring Ruins have her full attention. Even now she's under one of the Ring Ruins with this Zonai survey team. That ruin over there. Ah. I wonder, maybe seeing you remind her about her responsibilities as chief. Would you do me a favour and stop by to see Lady Pyre? Okay. No problem. Yes. I don't know why I do the Mario and Luigi voice for Link. It just sounds good to do. But the orb that was once here is now not here. Yes, first page. One day, grandmother said to me, "You've grown up, pirate." It took me by surprise, so I simply nodded. She nodded back and said, "It's settled. As say you're the chief," and so it was. Suddenly I was the chief. But what can I hope to achieve? Just like grandmother, I do have Dorian as my aide, for which I'm grateful, yet for some reason he seems troubled. Grandmother's become obsessed with old books and hesitant to reach out to her with my concerns. I feel this chief's hat that grandmother's given me is too heavy for me to bear. Literally, it rather hurts my head. It happened suddenly without warning. I was so frightened by the impact, I was told it was as though someone had taken hold of this world and given it a violent shake. The air grew stagnant, weapons decayed, and ruins fell from the sombre sky shrouded in dark clouds. How fortunate none of the villagers were injured, as the village itself has been utterly transformed. 5 large ring-shaped ruins fell down upon the village, and a large opening in the ground has been spotted at East Hill. Even when anything has been happening, Grandmother said that she was going to set on a journey with Kado. I tried to stop her from going at a time like this, but she insisted at such times as precisely why she must go. I had no choice but to bid her farewell. Her eyes seemed to wordlessly say that she was shouldering some great mission. There are 11 peculiar symbols depicted in the books Grandmother was reading. Could they somehow be related to her sudden departure? I told Pure of Lookout Landing about our village's situation, since she said ring-shaped ruins are incredibly unusual. Realising this could be a good opportunity to help the village, I made arrangements with the Zonai survey team at once. I returned home to greet them, and that's when Princess Zelda arrived at the village. She seemed almost like a doll of herself, the same outside but no spirit within. I could not hide my uncertainty. She forbade anyone from entering the broken and partially floating room, and then she left, just like that. She did not mention the village's awful condition or any words of kindness for our villagers. The Zonai survey team has arrived at our village. Their leader, Taro, is truly incredible, has already found a clue in the quest to decipher the Zonai writing. I tentatively named the ruins that fell upon our village the Ring Ruins. They seemed the obvious choice. The villagers have treated me with such warmth, they even progressed my decision for us to coexist with the Ring Ruins. Of their own volition, some of our villagers volunteered to aid research, and there's a patrol duty. It's humbling to behold. Dorian's sweet little daughter Coco even crafted souvenir items called ring garlands. Before I knew it, our days of having visitors had passed. Our quiet village seems to have regained its vigour. For all else, we must learn about the Ring Ruins. It is my responsibility as the chief to see that it is done. I intend to fulfil my duties as chief in a manner that is slightly different from my grandmother's away. Gone is the chief who sits in her hall with quiet wisdom. This is what the village needed of her then, but no longer. I must keep moving forward so that when she returns I can greet my dear grandmother with a triumphant smile. I knew I needed a picture in here for something. It isn't to teach the school kids about the calamity. Well, what's all this about? It's like a compass.
Yeah.
Ah, Link, good of you to come. Too curious to stay away, eh? Who are you again? What a droll sense of humour. It's me, Wordsworth, the ancient Hyrulean scholar you made at Lookout Landing. Aren't you curious about my findings here, Link?
Oh.
It's a picture of the stone tablet that fell from the sky at Lookout Landing. I managed to decipher the description of it using my notes on ancient Hyrulean I had in the storage at this research lab. Here's what it says. Once held in honour as Ogimade to King Rauru and Queen Sonia, thereafter to his sister and to Princess Zelda. Her on days great stand on 12th mo withal make end min time with the royal family. So mix hero remembrance preserving for the sake of him whom our hope rests. There's not much to go on, but you can clearly read the name of King Rauru and Queen Sonia, the founders of Hyrule. The name Zelda is clearly legible somewhere in the text. The author finishes by saying she will write about the royal family's daily lives in 13 segments. It seems to be a royal diary left behind by a chamberlain or someone of equivalent station. The part that catches my attention is the third name mentioned, Zelda. There's no record of anyone by the name in any of the other texts we've unearthed so far. This evidence the name Zelda is much older than the princess. It dates all the way back to Hyrule's founding. What's written here must be the start of a first-hand account of Hyrule. Do you notice number 13 there? That means there are 12 more stone tablets to be found. If the royal chamberlain really left these. It's an interesting perspective on the day-to-day life of the era, one which the history books don't mention. There's so much we could learn here of King Rauru, Queen Sonia, even this curious woman named Zelda. 12 stone tablets left. Fascinating. If you happen to find more stone tablets on your travels, can you get some sign of visual evidence of them and show them to me? I'll make sure there's a nice reward in it for you. I will, but I can't promise that I'll remember it in the moment. No, it's fine. I'll do my best to remember, but I can't promise. I like that door does work, but it doesn't go anywhere. Fucking hell. I looked at the... Why are they so expensive? Huh? Oh, well, welcome. Sorry, Mr. Drifter, I'm so tired lately. Look, I know I won't help talk about it, but I'm going to do it anyway. My girlfriend's really sick. I'm running the shop where my sister Leslie's looking after her. We're sort of getting by, but we're both so exhausted. I'm sorry about this, but we really need money for grandmother's treatment. We've had to hike up the prices and everything we have in stock. Just for now, though. As soon as grandmother's healthy again, I'll set the prices back to normal. Though I know I shouldn't bring my home situation to the shop with me. So let's get it off my chest, but probably shouldn't have dumped it all that on a customer. Okay, time to salvage my professionalism. I'm so sorry about that. And welcome you to Enchanted. Anyway, you can't get your hands on CC brand fashion unless you go to southeast to Hoteno Village. But why go there when you can meet all your fashion needs right here and serve style and quality? Situation at home. You see, my grandmother's sick in bed with a strange illness, and my little sister Leslie volunteered to take care of her. Leslie was supposed to be studying fashion out southeast in Hoteno Village by now, but she loves her grandmother so much she put her dreams on hold. I'm sorry about this, but we really need money for grandmother's treatment. Yeah. Okay. Hope Leslie's been getting some rest. I will endeavour to fix your grandmother because I want to buy armour at not stupid prices. I wonder what happens if you pay for all of it at full price. I wonder if she, if you can cure the grandmother just with 30,000 rupees. Whether you only need to buy one, I don't know. What to do at this rate? Grandmother's health isn't going to. Ugh, and Chloe's so busy running the clothing shop. I just have to do it myself. Find a cure for my grandmother. What's wrong? Are you a traveller? I guess it doesn't really matter who you are, as long as you're willing to listen. You see, it's my grandmother. She got too close to that nasty gloom stuff. Now she's sick and bedridden. Porridge is about the only thing she can keep down right now too. I've been trying to mix in ingredients that could help with gloom sickness, but none of them have had any effect. I need to cook a porridge that will make my grandmother better. I need to do it soon. Porridge? It's my grandmother's favourite, made of Hylian rice, fresh milk, and wild greens. You might not know the only thing to fix those ingredients. It's surprisingly good. Bought a hunch of Hylian rice and milk from the merchants who travel the road to the west. I'm not hurting for those. There's something for that crucial ingredient that fights off gloom sickness. Gloom? I don't know anything about it myself other than what it does to you when you touch it. My grandmother's cleaning up East Hill for the survey team when she first noticed the chasm. We now know that the chasm's a source of gloom, but she had no idea. When she tried to take a look, she got exposed. But then there's going to be an ingredient that counteracts gloom sickness. Somewhere out there, right? I keep experimenting with recipes to come up with a porridge that works in gloom sickness. Right, so porridge was milk, wild greens, and rice. I've got some milk. Have I got wild greens? I need a sunderline because that's going to do it. I'll try that. And some milk. I don't know if wild greens is an actual thing or whether it just means any, like, herb. Sunny veggie porridge. Restores hearts damaged by gloom. Porridge made it easy to digest vegetables, fresh milk, and rice, an uplifting dish. Hello. Just getting worse and worse. I need to hurry and make a porridge to help with the gloom sickness. Huh? What is that gentle aroma? Is that porridge I smell? Could it be? Did you make a porridge that could help with gloom sickness? Give it a try. What did you say this was again? A sunny veggie porridge? I've never heard anything sunny before. Maybe this helped my grandmother. Well, grandmother, how is it? Thank you, Leslie. The first thing I'll be able to finish in quite a while. Grandmother, your complexion. The colour's coming back to your cheeks. Hey, look, are you seeing this? If you bites your sunny veggie porridge, it's like she's never even sick. So you're the one who made that porridge for me. Such a gentle flavour. It didn't just nourish my body, but my spirit too. Thanks to you and my granddaughter, it seems I'll be around for a long time yet. I'm so grateful to the both of you. Grandmother, what are you doing up? Oh, Clary, I'm so sorry I worried you, but this nice young man made me a wonderful sunny veggie porridge, so I'm feeling much better now. Hold on, you're doing this much better after one bowl of porridge? I guess I knew that was Leslie's plan, but I'm still amazed it actually worked. Now that I'm feeling better, you should hurry and prepare for your journey, Leslie. Huh? You knew? You can't get anything by her, Leslie. Besides, everyone knows studying fashion in Hoteno Village is your dream. Grandmother and I can take care of Enchanted by ourselves. Trust me, you deserve this. Are you sure you don't want to go study with her? Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But there's something else I want more. I want to make Enchanted a success right here in my beloved Kakariko Village, right next to my beloved grandmother, and I dream of someday filling our store wall to wall with outfits you design, Leslie. So don't worry about me. Go study hard in Hoteno Village and come back to us a fashion icon. You mean it? Thank you, Clary. And thank you, grandmother. Well, now that grandmother's all better, I think it's time to head back to the shop. I've got to make sure our prices are back to normal and everything's ready for our customers. You should come by Enchanted yourself. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much for your help. I made a lot of porridge trying to find a cure for my grandmother. We won't be able to eat it all ourselves. I think it turned out pretty tasty, though. So I'll to give you some bake to take on your journey. Energizing veggie porridge. Instantly you feel some stamina with porridge made of easy to digest vegetables, fresh milk, Hylian rice. I'm gonna work out for my big sister. Just watch. I'll be a fashion designer who changes the world. Easy peasy. Got just the thing. Hearty mushroom skewer, full health and 2. I'm going to cook a few of these. You only need 2. Not hard. Okay, then I'm going to mix a bunch of fruits together. And a pepper. Copious simmered fruit. Flavors of various fruits in the simmered dish exist in perfect harmony. What if I just cook 5 bananas? Mighty simmered fruit. It grants high level attack power boost. The sweet dish is made by heaping tasty fruits into a pan and simmering until tender. Could be a big grilled mushroom skewer. Tough mushroom skewer. High level defense boost. Okay, good. Nice. I think that'll do. I'll make a... Give some melons and apples. Yeah, just got some things that will heal varying degrees of health, which is good. Okay, right then. You doing that extra bit of running was a mistake. Don't know why I did it. I could have just walked up the cliff and it would have been fine. Like this, yeah. But me trying to run up it fucked it up. Yahaha! So I'm going to need to get to about 100 Korok seeds again to do anything useful with them. At this point. Let's go down here then. Before I go speak to Pyre and do all the ring ruin stuff, I'm going to actually just, you know. East Hill Chasm. I'm back. I don't remember ever actually getting anything from the abandoned Kakariko mine in terms of like a spell. I can find a light route here though, somewhere. Because that's towards the end of the map. It's too steep. Okay. Well, we better go from here then. Which is already up where I want to be anyway. Rather than that's just my can of Tango Paradise Punch. Not sponsored, but tasty. Should be able to make this, I think. Ah. I'm gonna get this thing moving. I don't even know where to begin. What's wrong? I've been examining this construct so long I just can't seem to get it working. Sorry, well, given that it shouldn't have heard it, can't ask. Do you know how to act constructs? I know how. You do? I thought a famous hero like you might. In fact, I was sure of it. First I'll rough you up a little, then I'll find a way to make you talk. Everyone attack! Not cool. Welcome back further. There's a skimmer you don't have yet. Let me rectify that. Thank you. The launch pad. I also required the parts required to test via auto build. I hope the skimmer stone I provided is useful to you. I'm sure it will be. I thought I hadn't got one. Obviously not what I meant to do. Going down to the mines. I wondered, I was following that compass, I thought it might point to where I needed to go, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It's a bit unwieldy, this thing. It is if you control it like a pleb, I know. I think it's supposed to mine through zonite, I think that's what it's for. But I'm just not good at piloting it. Okay, let's not get too bogged down with this. Let's go speak to Pia and see what she's got to say. Whee! Don't want to go back to the doldrums of the underneath. Told you. I'm not going to go back under here for a while. Not unless I need to. There are some light routes I could find. But there's nothing to say I couldn't find the actual shrine and then the light route underneath, rather than the other way around. It just makes it easier. Why are you always bloody raining? I don't need that. I'll probably just use this, because it's quite weak. Right, so what prices are you charging me now? Are they realistic prices? Was it like 2,500 each instead of 5,000? It's a fair price.
Yeah.
Welcome to Enchanted by High-End Boutique. Oh, it's you. Now that grandfather's normal, I can get back to our normal prices. The fashion world owes you a debt. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, we also buy anything you don't need to. Just talk to me when you're ready. That reminds me, for a limited time, customers buy a piece of clothing with us will receive a special gift. So get shopping. Okay. Let's buy the Radiant set. Thanks, that looks great on you, really. When you buy a piece of clothing, we're offering a special gift. So here you go, your fashion maven new Chica fabric. Tough fabric bearing a Chica design. Looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. Thank you for your patronage. Thanks, you made a great purchase, really. Thanks, that looks great on you, really. Thank you. Spooky bone. Right, so let's sell some stuff.
Hey.
Star fragment 200. That means it's probably worth something to keep. Okay. I still need to get some money. I just wanted some money back. That's all. I literally never use these, and having 500 or 300 compared to not is not going to make a big difference. Okay. Excuse me, do you need something else? No, I'm good.
Hey.
Sorry. CC brand. The CC brand is a fashion phenomenon that's getting attention all over Hyrule. Can't believe such a hot brand came out of her Tina village in Occluder. Anyway, my little sister Leslie is on her way to study fashion, but with a central direction. I hope she gets there in one piece. Skeleton looking ass. Let's go.
Yeah.
The ring ruins are the most intriguing ruins of research, especially this one, the way part of it floats up there. You had the foresight to focus on all these special ruins and invite the survey team to take a look right away. I'm impressed, Chief Pyre. No, I'm no chief. I just couldn't refuse my predecessor when she decided to pass the tart to me rather suddenly. I'm really chief in name only, since I still have a great deal to... Oh, is that you, Mr. Link? I'm so happy to get to see you again. Pyre, Chief of Kakariko Village. I've been overjoyed that both you and Princess Zelda are safe, Master Link. Let's get back better. But Princess Zelda's still missing. That just confuses the matter more. You see, I actually met with the princess not too long ago. It was immediately after the upheaval. Princess Zelda came into Kakariko Village. She ordered us to stay far away from the ring ruin that floats above us no matter what. I saw her myself, the princess, right before my eyes. She left as soon as she arrived. I wasn't able to ask her anything more about these unusual instructions. We thought it was to protect the villagers from harm. The ruin does look like it could crash down at any moment. That's what Pyre and I suspect, at least. But still, I know you misspeak, Master Link, especially on a matter of such importance. How confusing. Oh, my apologies, Master Link. I was so pleased to see you. I completely forgot common courtesy. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Tara, a esteemed member of the Zonai survey team. I invited him here to investigate the ring ruins that fell in our village. He has incredibly deep knowledge of the Zonai civilization. He's even familiar with the Zonai script. He is truly an incredibly talented individual. It's clear that the floating ring ruin that we were forbidden to explore is a unique and incredibly valuable find. Several more ring ruins with such a shape have fallen down around the village. Most have broken apart in some way. What's fascinating is that a stone slab with writing was found at each site. Deciphering the text showed that each slab contains rather interesting content, including mention of sages. There's still so much we don't understand. I think that perhaps the ruin floating in the air also has a slab that makes mention of the sages. I can't investigate that would go Princess Zelda's direct orders. If I could meet with her again, I'm sure I could persuade her to change her mind. In any case, I'm having trouble squaring a story about Princess Zelda with the Princess Zelda we met. If everything's alright, why won't she just show herself? She must have some reason. Till we find out Princess Zelda's true intentions, we have no choice but to trust her and leave that ruin alone. What are you doing? And the Princess Zelda's orders, everyone is strictly forbidden getting close to that ring. If that applies to an archaeologist like this, it certainly applies to an amateur like you. The orders. Princess Ada visited Kakariko Village recently. Her orders were clear. Of all the ring ruins, this site is off limits. She left before giving any sort of reason why. Maybe she wanted to keep the villagers safe. Ruins aren't known for being structurally sound, after all. I don't give a fuck.
Oi!
Hey, you there. Come here. Haven't you heard? Strictly forbidden to get in the ring ruin by Princess Ada's order. So you better be on your way. Okay. I really want to get in there, poke around, but I'd be directly opposing Princess Ada's orders. If this is the end of my dream and someday Princess Ada will call me Dr. Callip. Right. Bitch. You watch me. I'm not getting bamboozled by some fucking what job's worth, okay? I will use my ancient Zonai powers, and I will simply ignore your direct order.
You!
Huh? Come here. You really, really aren't going to let me go there. You're going to be that guy, eh? Going to be that guy. Now, there's no way I can get Princess Ada to say it's okay, so I've got to find a way to get in. Now, in my mind, there's no way he actually sees me here. But I feel like the game's going to tell me I can't do it.
Oi!
Yeah, okay, so, yeah. He has omniscient super sight. Which really will prevent me from getting there. However, what if I go... Why do I hear a cork? It's underneath. Come here. You little shit. Bye. Right. Yeah, what if I try and go from the other side? Wow! That's clearly not what I meant to do. Sanky carp. This wild armoured carp has been bred for a poison-winged fish. Its beautifully coloured markings do not occur in nature. It offers no special effects when cooked. Yeah, I bet there's a way. Hello, Kuko. I will find a way to break your fucking permissions. Sir. As long as I don't technically break any rules, it's fine. It's the way the game intended you to get to the shrine. We might have to wait until it stops raining to be able to do much. I don't have full get rid of the slippiness techniques. If you tell me I can't do something, I'm not really a rebellious soul. I don't feel like, oh, you tell me I can't, so therefore I must. But there's a part of me where I'm like, You've told me I can't. Unless there's a very good reason why I can't. I'm going to want to at least... My theory is going to be that there's something you want me to not see. That specifically you're hiding something. Because otherwise, why would you bother? Oh, hi, Trophy, are there any fungus for me? Wake up, oh dear, this isn't the place to go to sleep. Segura's not far off, and if he finds out someone's been sleeping on one of the stone slabs or parts of the heart, the one who gets it. Stone slab? Oh yeah, stone slabs are well slabs, like the one this guy's sleeping on. The survey team discovered stone slabs in each of the ring ruin sites are here. They found this one in the ring ruin above us. Our leader was able to read Zonai writing and says the text on this slab is a record of a historic fight. One that was between a great king of that era and the Demon King. The ruler did not or could not defeat the Demon King, instead imprison that mighty foe. The text also says that the sages who fought beside this ruler left something behind in case the Demon King returned. Worries me that this discovery talks about Demon King's return, and here the upheaval has just happened. But I don't even know what the sages did to prepare in case he came back. Sorry, I didn't mean to think and fret at the same time there. You can read the deciphered writing for yourself. It's all right next to the slab. I've got to do something about this guy though soon. Seguru's in the ruins above, and he'll come back here eventually. The stone slab at the large ring ruin. Some translation notes. The Demon King, vast power, no hope, victory. King's own life managed, imprison him. Imprison, not indefinitely. Prepare demon revival. We sages must leave our knowledge future generations. Reading between the lines, the stone slab seems to be a record of how the king in those days challenged the Demon King. If I had to extrapolate the meaning, I'd guess it's something like this. The reigning king determined that they had no match for the Demon King, gave his own life to imprison the threat. The sages tried to leave something for the people for the future who would have to prepare for the Demon King's revival. So on, so on, so on. A gentle aroma, a strong, hearty undertone. My dear hearty truffle, I have you now. Huh? Was that just a dream, and where am I? That's right, I was changing the beds. Anyway, thank you for waking me up. I need to hurry back to the inn. Oh, that traveller's going to be so mad at me. Hey, now get your feet off the stone slab. Hey, sorry. This is one of the postal lights of the Ring Ruins. Please be careful. Yeah, I just want my hearty truffle back. Cool. I knew it would happen. I'm an idiot, but I knew it would happen. I was like, wait, this camera angle might make it so that I misjudge where the ladder is. Let me up. Do it. You won't. You haven't got the stones. They said he's at the top, but clearly not this far up the top. The pure Sendu and Segura, nice to meet you. I specialise in studying the Sky Islands. I mean, look at all these fascinating moons just dropping out of the sky. Great stuff, right? Huh? Wait, you're not with the survey team. It's an official Ring Ruins research site. It's dangerous here for civilians, but if you're the sort of guy who comes all the way here for curiosity's sake, you must be a researcher at heart. Since you're here, I'm happy to answer questions as long as they're about the Sky Islands. What makes you curious? I want to know more about armament with Zonai tech. Clothing and culture are tied together, and there's so much we don't know about either of them. So many mysteries. Anyway, the bigger the Sky Island, the bigger the settlements. We think some sort of cultural relic must be up there. Since we can't get up there, it's all conjecture. I have to content myself studying the Ring Ruins. I'm not boring you, am I? Because I can go about the Sky Islands forever. Ask me anything. What are they? You know when you start daydreaming yourself into the sky and then you go, whoa, floating ruin? That's a Sky Island. Remnants of the Zonai civilization like these Ring Ruins have fallen all over, but it turns out they come from the Sky Islands, which means the whole Zonai legacy is up there. The islands are untouched, so everything must be well preserved. I'm not boring you, am I? Anything live up there? We're not sure what lives up there, but we found new species of plants around the fallen ruins, and if there are plants, I'm sure other things live up there too. If you're interested in that sort of thing. Try talking to Koi, she's a resident plant expert. Might not try to cultivate plants that are attached to the ruins. If that interests you, you should definitely ask her about it. We don't have a way to get to the Skylands, at least not yet. I'd love to go someday, but I bet the folks in Tarry Town could approve of the balloon. I wish I had a reason to head northeast. I dove because it seemed like it was a good thing to do. And for no other reason. I'll go speak to her, see if she has anything to say. Southern Ring Ruin Research Journal. Like the other ring ruins, those that fell to the plateau south of the village also held a stone slab with its own inscriptions. Curiously, we also discovered a flower growing in the ruin, the likes of which we'd never seen. References in ancient texts reveal that it was a sunderline, a plant long thought extinct. We are currently borrowing a local plum orchard for our cultivation efforts and hoping our studies prove fruitful. No, our investigation of the round device filled with strange objects has meanwhile come to a standstill. I wonder if she's up here. Stone slab at the Southern Ring ruins from translation notes. Who protect of Hyrule from the Demon King together king? They were known as sages. What I take from this is about a facet of Hyrule as it was in those days. If I was to guess it out, I'd fill in the gaps. Go something like, there are those known as sages who protect the demon of Hyrule from the kingdom of Hyrule from the Demon King. Not the demon of Hyrule from the Hyrule King. It's not. That's not words. When you are stopped by a forward, go up. I didn't see her there. Maybe she wasn't around at that time of the day, but... Frame rate, please. Morning. You come all the way here to see the ring ruins, I'll be. Watch your steps, you don't fall into the chasm or get any personal with any gloom. You just can't have yourself gloom, look to our resident gloom specialist, Eva, by the tents. Anyhow, the chief is determined to keep the ruins open for viewing. Just steer clear of the stone slabs in the ring ruins. Can't replace those. Goodbye. What a shame we can't enter that floating ring, but there's a slab in there packed with juicy information. Eastern Ring Ruin Research Journal. Given its location at the edge of the chasm, researching this ruin involves some level of inherent danger, so as a resident gloom expert, I volunteered to help with this operation. As with the other ring ruins, our investigation after a stone slab etched with Zono writing. Some of the villagers who come to help with clear the rubble came into contact with the gloom. One still hasn't recovered. All of our herbs effective against gloom have been used up tending to the wounded of Lookout Landing. The herb in question was a yellow plant I've stumbled upon in my various research projects. Very likely a new species. Given how difficult it is to procure, I've been working tirelessly to develop some sort of alternative cure. I think there's a chasm would open so close to a village this warrants constant observation. Zalis is heading the ring ruins investigation, so it'll be easy to focus on the gloom. Watch it! Don't startle me. Phew, that was close, could have fallen. I'm a specialist in gloom, not defying gravity. One false step and that's the end of my research. Now what brings you here? Have you come for a professional consultation on gloom, perhaps? What is gloom? Well, if I'm honest, even an expert like me doesn't know exactly what gloom really is. The depths, you know the depths, don't you? The vast dark expanse that these chasms lead to. Anyway, one can find gloom all over the depths. It emerges from these chasms to take the surface. Just touching it will steal your vitality, so watch out. Dreadful stuff. Unfortunately, it's about as far as my research has taken me. What if you get sick? Now, what's this you're asking because you're planning a trip down the chasm? What bravery. If you touch gloom well, come to the surface right away. That's the most important thing. Certain foods may help. I did feel better when I tried nibbling yellow planet parts near some fallen ruins. I tried to research the plant to confirm my results, but couldn't find any records of it. I don't think I've heard Koi discovered a new species of plant, perhaps Alaska. Stone slab at the Eastern Ring Rune translation. It's wind, flame, water, lightning, and time, light, who holds the power, secret stone, and. That person dwell within power, amplify, great might, display. The first of the message on this slab is something about secret stones. Those who held power such as wind, flame, water, lightning, and light and time, amplify them with secret stones. They use the stones to attain great might to accomplish their goals. That's what I'm guessing it would say if I could read the whole thing. Is it because it's like missing bits, or is it just because their knowledge of the language is not enough to fully understand everything that's written? I'm thinking it's the first one. No, the second one, sorry. They just, the language literally isn't complete enough for them to know. I need to reach my friend. No, my friend and I got separated. Okay, my friend is sending a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired that I can't move. Well, boo-hoo for you. You fuck. Right, I'm going to put this one here. That's where the thing actually is. Alright. That's what this is for. Save me having to build stuff myself. As you can see by the fact it's all like green. If I broke it apart, it would just become nothing. There you go. But I can use it for other purposes too. Like, as long as I leave it as a glider, don't try and break it apart, it will still work to glide with. And I'm not going to be able to actually glide very far, but... because it's on a rock, and I need some sort of way of getting it to rock off the cliff and get on it and not fall. But, you know, it's fine. See, I can't make it tilt. Whatever, bro. It's fine. Let's go over here. Whee! Yeah, gliders without any form of propulsion, not very good. Not just because they need no friction to slide off of something, but they just don't. I just didn't have that to provide it. Right, can I go back to this one and see if they actually find the research team now? Hopefully I can. It's a cuckoo. Eh? They've been sliding. Yeah, they aren't here, interestingly. Wonder where they've gone. Sorry about that. Once again, my name is Torvo. I'm here on prize request to investigate the ruins that fell around this village. Princess had ordered everyone to stay out of the floating ring ruins. It's hard to think to ask us, but she's the princess. Nothing to do in the meantime. We keep investigating the other ruins. Have you been to them yet? There's 4 of the ring ruins around the village. Most of them broke apart and impact. Inside each site, we found an intriguing stone slab. If you ask me, these slabs were the key to unlocking the mysteries of this nice civilization. I'm sure they will be, but I'm not sure how this helps me necessarily. Ah, Link. Now that I think about it, 5 large ruins crashed down, so we know miracle no one was hurt. I wonder why Zelda only sealed off one of them. Now, please excuse me, my thoughts are wandering today. Anyway, I don't think there's another site like the ruins anywhere in Hyrule. You should take a look. Why are you around? No. Right, that mission was about the old codgers. Took by the shrine. He's going to do this and then stop for the day. Nice. There's the west ruins over here that I haven't been to yet. Doesn't seem to be an investigation crew over there either, but good grief, these two really don't get along. You know what I mean? Those two. I mean, those 2 squabblers over there. When I investigate the ring ruin nest and all these hills with the monsters set up camp there, I heard these 2 are competing with the Thailand's top fighters, so I asked them to clear out the monsters, but this is all they do. It's a stone slab in the nestled ring ruin inscribed with his own writing. What if the monsters destroy that priceless artifact? Why'd I ask these 2 for help? On and on you go with your best defence is a good offence nonsense. And now it's afternoon already. We haven't got to get closer to getting rid of those monsters. And we won't as long as you keep turning it upside down. The best offence is not a good defence. You stubborn old codger. Yeah, look who's talking. You fucking pricks. Okay. I'll do it. Silly fucking assholes. Come here. Ah, wait! I tried to dodge, it didn't work. Back off. You don't need to quarrel if I just do it for you. Silly fuckers. You defeated all the monsters, just who are you? Well, some kind of fighting you did there, Alkin. Sure was, a firm grasp defense and a strong-handed with offense. I heard it all wrong these years, it's plain as day now. You can't defeat your enemies purely with defense. No, I had it wrong. If you just attack, you're going to get hurt or worse. But the important thing is to realize the truth before it's too late. We need a balance between the two. And this fine fighter here showed us the way. I don't know if this is a good reward, but Alkin knows the thing or two about defense. I'm all about offense. I doubt this much for you like you could learn for the likes of us, but glad to help if we can. And now monsters are gone, I suggest we head back to our village. Right, I bet my Triss's store is running low on goods right about now. People there must be in deep need, huh? Thanks. Now that you've chased all the monsters, I can go back to investigating the stone slab and the ring ruin. Thank you. Stone slab?
Ah.
This is one of the 5 ring-shaped ruins that found in the area. They've all broken up except for the floating one within the village itself. When that happened, chambers with stone slabs were exposed. These slabs provide rare examples of Zonai writing.
Ah.
Someone placed them very carefully. They must have been important objects. Can't believe I get to study them. Tora's translated a bit of it already. This particular stone slab sees detail requirements for becoming a sage. Apparently not only do you need to be exceptional in some way, you also need a secret stone. Never heard of these secret stones before reading this. There's still so much mystery in the world. If you want the exact test, you can read the translation next to the stone slab. They must have been important. It's a shame we don't yet know what they meant by sage and secret stone. You don't really know what they're on about. Those who, most elite among the granted qualifications, are chosen as sages. Those worthy, secret stones, and henceforth sages. Clearly the sages are the subject of this slab. Filling in the blanks, I think it's basically saying talented individuals become sages by taking up secret stones. Basically. Something like that. Mighty Zonite sword. Mighty. It's not very mighty. It's 10 power. It's not going to set the world on fire, is it? Dig-a-ding. Alright, where is this person? I'm supposed to be investigating this. Are you there? There you are. Perhaps something fits into this plate. Oh, this doesn't make any sense at all. How am I supposed to investigate the strange artifacts when I'm busy with Sunderline research? Sunderline? What? Did you hear me? I was lying, so don't tell anyone what I was saying, okay? Where was I? Oh yes, the Sunderline. The Sunderline is a new species of plant. The first one was found on ruins that fell from the sky. I believe that means they grow on the Sky Islands. I'm still in the middle of my investigation, but early results indicate they have some sort of relationship with the gloom. If I can prove that, I think it might help those suffering from gloom exposure or aid our research of the depths. In any case, it's rare to find them on the surface. I'm using the village's plum garden to see if I can cultivate them. Honestly, I have my hands full with Sunderline research. That did stop me from offering to research this strange artifact? Of course not. When ruins fell from the sky in the upheaval, these fell too. We've only discovered 3 so far. We're lucky to have the one here. So for this one, we must confer the presence in Tarry Town at Dig Dog Bridge, Akala to the northeast, and Gerudo region to the south of Survival. I don't see a connection. I don't even know what they used to for. My report isn't going well at all. If you don't mind, I have research to do. If you're curious about something, ask around. Everyone on the survey team is knowledgeable about something. How to be using this. Let's say I don't. That's not what you do. I remember them telling me this long ago what to do, but that's not it. You put something in the slot, right, and then you can roll to get something else. Are you one of those tourists who came to poke around the ring ruins? A lot of other folks live around here. This little village used to be quiet as a dusty old tomb. The empire became chief, and lots of youthful types have been coming around. Now it's quite lively. Let's see with all the new folks running around. Something might happen to my plum garden. Plum garden? Previous chief planted these beautiful plum trees on the day I was born. They're part of me. I take care of them like I would my own children. Going over there with that survey team shows my trees proper respect. I literally use part of my garden for our research. She used it to grow something called a sunderline. It seems important, so careful watch and don't fuss with it. Hiya. I would like to get heart containers, please. Up to 19. Yes. Thank you. Go forth and bring peace to the world. Hey there, hope you're not skipping lunch. So did you visit the ring ruins, or would if I wasn't scared of heights? No one's allowed to visit the one ruins floating above the village. You've read one of the slabs near the ring ruins. Tell me what it says. I read what's on a slab. What? You went to see them for me, so what do they say? Back in ancient Hyrule, people called sages protect the kingdom. I see how fascinating. Bet those sages are nearly as strong and wise as Princess Zelda herself. Feel bad about asking you to find all this out for me since you're sightseeing too, but we were so close I need to know what each of the slabs says. You had a chance to see more. What was written on them? There are once people blessed by wind, fire, water, and lightning, as well as time and light, and these people use secret stones to amplify their powers. Wow. You must have had some pretty amazing rocks back then. Hey, thanks so much for that. Only 2 left. What secrets do you think we'll learn? What was written on them? So in this ancient battle, the king and the little sages fought the Demon King, but they couldn't defeat him. So still, they tried to leave a glimmer of hope behind for the people of the future for us. That's really something, huh? Hey, you don't think your people are some kind of sign of the Demon King's resurrection, do you? Haha, it can't be, right? I must be overthinking things. Thank you for telling me about that slab. Truly fascinating stuff. Just one left. I can imagine what it discovers. You had a chance to see more. What was written on them? There's not enough to be exceptional. You need a secret stone to be a sage, or at least so it seems. But what is a secret stone? If it's that special, I'm sure its beauty would put a diamond to shame. So that was the 4th one, I see. Wait a second. If you look at all these slab messages together, don't they sort of read like one single message? You don't think could the rest of the message be on the slab in the floating ring ruined? But why? This is impossible. Trying to figure this out stuff is making my head hurt. Oh well, at the end of the day, I learned a little something about our history. Thank you for everything. From one sightseer to another, I'd like to reward you with one of my personal favourite travel accessories, a thunderwing butterfly. Those are thunderwing butterflies. I caught these unusual insects on my travels through the Faran region. They only come out in the rain. You can boil them with monster parts to make them elixir that grants you resistance to electricity. Remember that, I'll come in handy on all your travels. Take it from me, alright. I'll see you around. Oh, well, visitor, I heard the news. You've done us a huge favour. Those who have argued about offence and defences, they're barely old enough to walk. They're just basically just as vegetables, and now it's like a brand new day for these old coots. We've also got some stock back in, so it's happy days all around. That reminds me, please take this. Enduro carrot. That's called an enduro carrot. It cools to gain stamina. It's a precious natural remedy. It's been prized since old times. It's been remarkably rare, Blade. Please take it with you on your journey. Thank you truly. Please drop by any time. It feels good to help. Porridge, it was sunny veggie porridge, wasn't it? It never tasted anything quite like that, as if the poison were drawn from my body, and such a comforting flavour too. I feel like I have a whole new lifeline ahead of me. Master Link, is there anything you need from me? I haven't discerned anything about Princess Zelda's whereabouts, so I'm not sure I can be of any help to you. However, my plans to investigate the ring ruins as thoroughly as possible. Dory and my aide does not seem too happy about it, but I believe this falls under my duty as chief, so it must be done. That's all I have for you at the moment. Please stay as long as you please. Right, now I'm going to read his messages. While Toro and I were taking a break, he asked me, "Hey Caleb, what attracted you to join the Zono survey team?" A little flustered, I answered that I heard that its research division was led by a brilliant man by the name of Toro. Because of you, essentially. I meant it sincerely, and in my heart I longed to continue. You're not like these other dullards, you know. You immediately grasped the breadth of my vision. But of course, no such thing passed my lips. I'm certain that Toro and no one else is the man who can help the world see my indescribable worth. Our leader Toro has done nothing but surprise me since I joined the Zono survey team. One day I arrived at the research site to find him sitting on bare earth as he stared at a stone slab. I wished him a good morning. To that he turned to me and said, "Hi Caleb, sorry I didn't notice you. Working overtime today, huh?" I thought back to the night before as I was heading in and saw Toro sitting on a bare earth examining a stone slab. It hit me then. He'd stayed up all through the night puzzling over the slab, never moving from his perch. I felt profound envy of his ability to focus so completely the passing of time escaped his notice. So researcher's duty to use his wisdom and intuition to bring to light historical truths where the ruins would keep secret. Or which the ruins would keep secret. We carry on the work of our forebears and continue our pursuit tirelessly, then pass what we learned to those who came after. Our leader Toro understands well that this is not a task that can be completed in a single generation. He says this is why he wants to make so many discoveries, even if the credit to whom they belong is lost. That's the thought man Toro is. I, Dr. Callet, won't be too easily defeated or dissatisfied. Satisfied. My discoveries will be noteworthy, to be sure, but it is my name that I want to live on forever. Not just in people's memories, but in books, stone tablets, and if I might be a trifle immodest, landmarks. Callet Valley, Callet River, the Callet Hills, my dreams recognise no boundaries. So you're just an egotistical shit, is what you're saying. Now, can I even get up here without him being upset? The answer is maybe. Yes, but I can't go any further than that. However, there are no barriers here. What are you going to do about it, bish? I bet he stops me as soon as I get on it. Fucking hell. Okay, yeah, so they really, 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 for some reason, don't want me to go there.
Oh.
So it doesn't look like there's anything I actually do here for now, because I just can't get to where I need to go to. I want to get to the ring ruin in the middle, but I can't. So I might be stuck. But that's fine. I'll go to here next time. I can have a look at what this is. The wetlands. I can go to Crenell Peak. And the Crenell Hills. See what's over there. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time when we go and leave Kakariko Village for now. I might go pop back in at Ateneo at some point, but for now we'll go and check out our pins. See you then. Goodbye.